Hello? I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times and I messed up the microphone. So go figure. Um, in my first ever YouTube video, what in the hell was that? My gosh, I owe everybody here an apology. Um, that was me. Um, that was me scared. Excuse my language, scared shitless. Um, when somebody makes decisions like this, when somebody makes a decision to transition, you know, I, I don't think they do it lightly. Um, I'm hiding behind my fist. I know. I'm just looking at my camera and I'm noticing that. Um, no, we don't make these decisions lightly. I went from there to here, and that was really mean. Hello, my name is Jessica. Um, Welcome to another one of my videos. Today is January 5th, 2012. Yeah, 2012. Wow. Let's watch that again. We just gotta watch that again. I'm sorry. Hello? I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times and I messed up the microphone. So go figure. Um, in my first ever YouTube video, wow. Can you believe that was actually me? I know, and I was serious at the time I did that. I was dead point and more confident than I am now. Now I'm confident, yes. I don't know, I get a lot of comments now that, man, I just seems like I'm improving so much. I'm improving. And to me, I have not improved. I mean, yes, now I see my people skills might have improved quite a bit. But wow. I know, those are kind of cool, huh? Oh, they're just little flowers. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a whole whopping 4 months and 1 week, 2 weeks. What are we going on? I just can't believe that there's been a lot of going on. So, I guess I need to apologize about that video. I mean, heck, I was dead serious. I knew I was dead serious. I brought everything into play, and I was like, gosh darn it, this is me. We're going to do this. I grew up with 5 brothers, 6 sisters, and I was going through a whole thing. And I just stopped and I just moved around. My brain always moves around, and I guess I got to apologize about that. But I guess I need to reintroduce myself. And, for that, I'm sorry. My name is Jessica. Um, I am transgender. And welcome to my video. I have a total of 6 sisters and 5 brothers. I grew up in a very Mormon family. Sort of like Grishno, but not quite. Our family was more adoptive. My parents didn't just homemake. So there's actually two that were homemade, and we'll just leave it at that. The rest of us were adopted. So yeah, 5 brothers, 6 sisters. Only 2 are homemade. You can do the math. Um, and we'll leave it at that. I mean, my parents weren't that busy. My parents were just loving and really caring people. Um, in my transition, I was always scared to transition in front of them. Growing up. Um, I remember the first time. Let me backtrack a little bit because first of all, if any of my family members, if any of my brothers or sisters are watching this, I'm sorry you found the channel. I'm only going to let Laura know about it. And if anybody stumbles on it, I'll know. But I know. Look at that. That's not. You can tell by the shadow. Look at that. Look at the shadows. That's. No. Anyway, Laura, I do love you, and I will not bring this around your family. So just continue keeping up with me, and yeah, let me know what's going on with the rest of the family, like you always do. I will respect your family, and I think that's one thing. I'm back. I'm sorry. That was my quick little message to my sister. I think that's one thing we were all grown up to understand. No matter how we grew up, or how we lived, or what we did, um, we were always told pretty much, or not told to, but we were brought up to respect at least one another. I mean, believe me, I had 6 sisters and 5 brothers in the same household growing up. We're not talking different. Well, there's different age groups, yes, but there's a lot of give and take. There's a lot. Um, and there's a pecking order too. And believe me, I'm way down. And I don't care about pecking orders. It's like the wild dogs in Alaska. They got a pecking order they got to follow, and I don't even worry about it. My brothers always thought I was gay, and I'm not gay. And I don't even like men that much. I just always. There's a lot of different stuff. I won't talk about everything. Believe me. There's probably some more roaches flipping in right now, wondering why they could talk about me. No, I'm not. I'm going to respect that. So we grew up in a big, huge family. I won't show pictures of that, but I will show a picture of my parents right here. That was them as Santa Claus. That's from Mrs. Santa Claus. I always loved them. They helped me out a lot. Excuse me. Growing up, from the first day I was adopted and moved into this family, I knew, I didn't know, but I understood that it was going to be something totally different throughout every single day, and understanding. And I realized that it was different. It was great. I didn't want to hurt anybody. One day, one of my brothers, I'm going off topic here just for a second. But I always wondered, I'm going to go back to this story anyway, but I won't say my brother's name, but one of my brothers, he was a younger brother at the time, he was like, gosh darn it. I don't know how, I don't even know how this started, but he dared me to grab one of my sister's panties and wear nothing but, and jump on the trampoline outside. And I did it. Man, my parents woke up. They busted me left and right. I've let my look one last look. Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They busted me. They weren't Mr. and Mrs. Claus back then, but I mean, because we're talking years ago. We're talking what, 84, 83, 84? They busted me left and right. They told me if they ever caught me in one of my sister's panties or clothing again, I would have to deliver the newspaper route locally. Um, in nothing but a bra and panties. Well, I mean, here I am jumping. I'm just saying. That's what they told me. And I was scared shitless. Sorry. I was scared crapless. They told me that. I put my own paper up, but my gosh, they busted me. And I was always scared to let my family know. And it's probably going to be a very big topic for me throughout my transition about letting my family know. Right now, there's only one family member that knows. And she's my oldest sister. And I love her. I respect her. I respect her household. Um, I knew my mom died last winter. My dad died last summer. I called my sister up because she does. She keeps in touch with everybody. She does all this. Um, she, I called her up. I was getting ready to yell at her. I was like, you know what? I'm calling to yell at you for not calling me. And the first words out of her mouth is, "Dad's dead." And I'm like, I picked up my phone, which happened to be this little phone here. I got a different phone now, but I picked this phone up. I threw it. I love my parents. I don't know if my parents would have understood my transition. I don't know. They're very loving. Um, I'm sure they would have. Believe me. There was a lot of, for a Mormon family. I mean, because we weren't die-hard Mormons. Not like the Grishno family was. If you all know Grishno. Um, but they, believe me, I was always envious and jealous of my sister because they were in the Rainbow Club, and I had to be stuck in Demon Lane. Um, I loved all the dresses they were wearing. I've always been born in the wrong body. I'm just trying to be myself right now. Right now, I'm old enough to where I guess I should be beyond concern. I still worry about my family though, especially after my parents died this last year. When I moved away, and it was a lot of bad timing because I moved away late October from my parents while my mom and dad were still alive. By the time Christmas hit, actually a couple days before Christmas, um, my mother died, and it was very, 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 very frustrating. December 23rd, 2010. That was the day my mother died. She's right over there on the left. July 21st, 2011. Then my dad died. 7 months, 6 months later, right? Just 7 months later. I love my parents. I not only loved them, I learned how to respect them. I respect them to the point that I was scared to let myself out. I wanted to let myself out, but I knew I couldn't because if I turned myself out, I would hurt them. But at the same token, I was out well, I wasn't out to them. For the same token, I was, you know, I left them. I was watching over them for a while. With all that being said, I was, you know, I loved my parents. My parents, they taught me everything I know. They taught me about respecting, everybody. And teaching them. And some of my brothers and sisters, I love them too. And I still do to this day. I'm looking at a picture right now on the computer screen of my mom and dad's grave. I remember the day that, after I was let known last summer, right after I made that first video. My dad died on July 21st, 2011. I made that video on July 26th. I think I found out a couple of days after that my dad died. Uh, and I was broken up. So when I made that video, I knew my mom died. December 23rd for Mrs. Claus to die. Excuse me. I shouldn't be crying. I don't know if my parents would have understood me or not. I know most transgender people would be actually happy not to have to deal with their mom and dad. I didn't even give my mom and dad the chance. I didn't even let them know when they just died. With their 1 year's time, I didn't even know. I can't do this video. Hold on. I'm not good at the funeral too. Excuse me. All I know is my parents were very loving. They loved a lot of us. They had 2 homemaids and they had 10 others to take care of. Some of my brothers and sisters have mental problems, some don't. And to me, all of us are normal. I just wanted to make a quick video. I wanted to apologize for not letting you know more about myself. Giving me more of an introduction, or giving you guys more of an introduction. On how things happen and how things move. I got a lot of challenges ahead of me. Got a lot. It all depends on what road we take. We all got a different path we got to take. We take our paths at different times. Just look at me right here, right now. Look, there I go. I'm making a right-hand corner, and I didn't even stop for the red light. I got busted for that one. Well, I just got a ticket, actually. I didn't get busted. It was that red light camera that caught me. $75 ticket. I don't know if I should pay it or not, but I guess I'm going to have to. At least it don't go against the driver's license. Man, at least I didn't get a ticket for wearing the. I think one time I wore a thong the wrong way once, backwards, inside out. Um, I was, hey, you gotta be true. You gotta be yourself. Um, and that's what it all is about. When I started this channel, I wanted to let everybody know from start to finish what it's like. Not a year into hormones and then, hey, let's start up a channel. No, I wanted to do it from day one. I wanted to do it from the time I, said, hey, you know what? And people wonder why I'm growing so fast, why I'm maturing so fast. I don't know. I can't answer that. All I know is I'm 100% comfortable with the way I am. I wish my mom and dad were alive today. I know my mom and dad, I think they would have understood. I think they would have, they might not have embraced it, because I know they wouldn't. I mean, but they learned to understand their children. My parents had that power. I don't know how most parents have it, but my parents definitely had it. They had the power to understand their children. And I thought I did pretty good hiding what I had to hide until the time came right. Now, I would have thought the time would have been right when my mom and dad was alive. And I lost them both. I called my sister. And at the time of this video, my sister's the only one that knows that I'm transgender and knows who I am. Everybody else don't know. I've always felt that they suspected. They suspected something was wrong. They suspected I was gay. They suspected something, and I'm not gay. I'm not transgender. I'm one of the girls. You look at the early part of this video, and then you look right now. Even though I'm frustrated and crying right now, there's a different confidence level. You know that. You see it. The confidence level just boosts right up. Kind of amazing, actually. I didn't even know if my own confidence level was going to be this high, personally. And people have asked me if I, gee, you seem like you're transitioning awfully fast, and I guess I am. Maybe I need to slow down. I don't know. I got some taboos. I got some things I'm still working on. This is a proper introduction. Hello. My name is Jessica. And I am transgender. got to be true. Yeah, you know, and hey, you got to be true. You got to be yourself. Until next time.